What's up, VC? Doing a quick video here for Randy Deadwax 66, local music. I'm just I could just jump into the Bob Dylan and the Prince, but I'm just gonna keep it to basically I would say most of this is late 80s through the 90s, and pretty important Minneapolis bands, and some might surprise you, or Minnesota, basically Minnesota related anyways. Garner over there, Blurbs from the Swamp, sent me this Otto's Chemical Lounge. This is 80s, mid 80s Minneapolis underground band. Kind of had it was produced by Bob Mould, and Grant Hard did some singing on here, I guess, and just a kind of a early 80s punk. I don't even know if you'd call it punk. It's just weird. I don't think there was ever like a really big hardcore scene in Minneapolis, but this is definitely strange. It's more art rock. It's on Homestead Records, and yeah, pretty cool. Pretty hard stuff to find even in Minnesota, and it's not that it's really desirable or anything, but it's just kind of neat to have it, and it's pretty good. Another band would be like Suicide Commandos would be another band. And of course you got Amphetamine Reptile Records. Some people say that this is a North Dakota band, but they're not. They're pretty much Minneapolis band. And Hammerhead. This is Duh, Big City. I just got this in. Kind of a difficult one to find. Here's Ethereal Killer. I've shown this before. Another Amphetamine Reptile, and they live in Minneapolis. So. Of course, the AmRep was famous for doing these comps, these dope guns and effing in the streets comps with bands all over, Creation on them, but it's a local label. Label made famous basically from Helmet when they first started out. So I got some more coming again. Buying all these all over. There's a bunch of them. I think like 12. Yeah, I think it goes up to like 15 or something now. I don't know. But yeah, that's some 7-inch stuff. There was a hardcore scene, I guess, with a Profane Existence, but punk scene, crustcore. And of course we had the Replacements coming from Minneapolis, the Mighty Replacements. Then you got Husker Du. Babes in Toyland. Another Hammerhead record. I got more back here too. This is just what I had the nerve to find. Buildings is a newer band from Minneapolis, noise rock. Kind of psychedelic in a way. Noise rock, art rock. Buildings. Another one of Hammerhead's records. Into the Vortex, this killer stuff. Placements, Tim. Some people don't know this, but Urge Over a Kill is kind of from these parts where I'm from. I'd say kind of more than probably, yeah, I guess they are. Some friends, and Friends of Friends, and then Arc Welder. Arc Welder was one of the, they kind of popped out, kind of generated a lot of interest in the early 90s before the big wave hit. Arc Welder, they went on to Touch and Go Records. Another band here is Guzzard. This is a band that did quite well on the AmRep label from Minneapolis, St. Paul area. And then of course you got Husker Du, again, many Husker Du albums. I mean, more to discuss, you know. And then you got the Mighty Soul Asylum. Up until this record, they're good, and before they, you know, grabbed the acoustics and thought they were Bob Dylan. Yeah, this is, any Soul Asylum you buy up to this record is killer. Horse They Rode In On is pretty good too. And then kind of, this is another band, local band at one time, that turned into another pretty popular band. This is the band, Lifter Puller, and I have their, they have a double CD too. That's like finding a pink unicorn. But this record's lump, you know, this is pretty hard to find too. This is Lifter Puller turned into Hold Steady. Local Minneapolis band for years until they, I guess they moved out east and started Hold Steady. Just a killer band. That's what I got on the back here. But yeah, that's my little quick video for Randy Deadwax 66